Hello, everyone. I am Fred from Hanging with the Tim and Fred Show. I just got in from the gym, so I'm a bit sweaty right now. So before I got in the shower, I just wanted to say my piece on this George Zimmerman case, the murderer of Trayvon Martin. I mean, in the gym, that's all they were playing on every last television. So I may have some of what I'm going to say, some of it may not be absolutely 100% correct because I haven't been following this case as long as it's been going on or as long as you guys or other people may have followed it. But I've been following it for the last week or so. And I did a couple of researches on the internet before I got on here and finna say what I have to say. Okay, so they brought a new witness in and his girlfriend or whatever that was on the phone when all this took place. And, she said her piece and she said verbatimly what was said on the phone. And then what really kind of started to piss me off is when the lawyer started to ask her about her first language and does she understand English. And she got a bit frustrated because I would have too. You've been talking to her English the whole time and she'd been responding to you, maybe not correct English. She had a lot of ebonics going on, but she understood everything that you asked her. And then you turn around and ask her about her first, second, and whatever language and all this other stuff to me, which was not called for. Needless to say. Now, again, from what I've been hearing and what I've read, George Zimmerman seen Trayvon walking through his neighborhood, a strange black guy. And he called the police first. And to my understanding, the authorities told him, correct me if I'm wrong, the authorities told him to let them deal with the situation and to not follow Trayvon. So at that point, when you decided to follow this little boy to his stepmother's house, which happens to live in the same neighborhood as you disobeyed and broke the law. The authorities told you to leave this child alone and you decided to take matters in your own hands, which resulted to the murder of Trayvon Martin. To me, end of discussion. Guilty. Period, point blank. I'm not racist. Well, I have white friends. Isn't that what all the white folks say when you call them racist? Well, I have black friends. Okay, I have white friends, but I'm not racist. But I can't be racist because I have white friends. Anyway, I think George is racist. Me personally, that's just my own belief. I think that he's racist. I don't think that he should have brought the gun, even if you were going to follow this kid to wherever it was he was going. I don't think that a gun was necessary at this point. And, I believe that George cornered this kid. As the witness said, Trayvon ran, he lost the cracker, and he turned around and said, oh shit, which means that George chased him. Now, if you see this guy is running, that means that he is in fear. So, he ran. My take on this. He passed your house up, George, which means that at that point, your house, your family was no longer in danger if you thought that this guy had intentions to break in any one of those properties in the neighborhood. But when he passed up your house, you should have took your ass back in the house with your family and set your ass down, hell. But you wanted to take matters in your own hands. Guilty. I just feel like, I think that if this was a case and it was so happened to be someone of my race with the name of Trevante Johnson or Jackson, the case wouldn't have gone on for a year. It would have took them 10 minutes to come through with the verdict. He would have been guilty of all charges, in jail for 2 life sentences, no sign of parole or probation or whatever the case may be. I just feel like this case has been dragged out for too long. And I don't like the fact that George is somewhere maxing and relaxing somewhere in Florida where this guy's family, Trayvon Martin's family, is dealing with the of their child's death, who has just turned 17 in February. I mean, I just feel like justice is not being served. And I just feel like the case is going on too long. And I'm doing so good right now because there's so much that I really want to say. And I really want to use all type of profound language and how I truly feel about this fucking situation. And it's just like, my heart goes out to Trayvon Martin's family. Because, I mean, I can't necessarily relate to this matter because it never happened to me. But I feel like if I'd done any crime, I feel like I should just do the time. I just feel like when you disobeyed the law, the police told you to sit your ass down, and you still decided to follow this child. At that point, you was looking for trouble. You wanted to take this child out. That's what it is that you wanted. And if I'm not mistaken, George have made other calls to the police before, not necessarily about Trayvon, but other black people walking in his community. So this is not an ongoing thing. So he targeted black people, and he got to the point where he was fed up with it, and he was like, I'm going to deal with this once and for all. You followed this kid, and you killed this child. That's murder. I don't care how you look at it, self-defense or not. At the end of the day, the end result was Trayvon Martin's death. And you should be in jail. You should not be relaxing somewhere in a private, secret place in Florida. You should be behind bars with the rest of the killers. You have people in jail who didn't even do shit, and they're locked up for the rest of their life for something they didn't even commit. And this guy committed a crime. He killed someone. He should be held accountable for it. Put his ass in jail. Look how much weight he gained. He gained 100 pounds since the first time in court. This nigga eating his ass off, filet mignon, having a good ass fucking time. And this family of Trayvon Martin is dealing with the death of their child. It's not fair. I'm leaving you guys alone. I'm going to go get in the shower, freshen up, because I just got from the gym. And I just wanted to weigh in and just say how I feel. And if I offended any of you folks that just not to be my race, or people that are my race that disagree, I'm sorry. Then again, I'm not sorry, because I'm speaking my fucking mind. And it is what it is. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Done. That's all I got to say. I just feel he's guilty. The case has been drugged on for far too long. It needs to end today. Lock that motherfucker up. You guys have a good day. I'm going to shower, freshen up, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm checking out, right? Oh, I don't know how to end videos. I haven't learned how to do that yet. So if anyone know how to end a video, just, okay, clearly, bye-bye.